so I'm at home. It's Sunday. I'm enjoying an empty house. I'm reading through Psalms, and there's a verse hit me like it's never hit me before. And immediately when I read it, it just popped into my head, chosen ones. I lie down and sleep. Okay, this is Psalm 3, verse 5, and it's just a little bit. I lie down and sleep. I wake up again because the Lord sustains me. I am not afraid of the thousands of people who have taken their stand against me on every side. So I started thinking about that, and it's like 1 versus 1,000. That's an enormous number. It's almost like as if it's everyone around you, like that's such a big number that, 1 in thousands. That means you are in the sea of your enemy, people who are against you. And that's what it's like when you are a chosen one, is you are 1 in thousands that are against you. And the thing is it's the people closest to you. So whether that's like your friends, family, relatives, people, co-workers, a lot of these people are generally decent, and all right, good people, good-hearted. They want the best for you. But the thing is, as a chosen one, when these people give you advice, they give you direction, they try and tell you, the way that you should go, or, they influence your life in certain ways, right? You give opinions, you get opinions. A lot of these people come from good intentions, right? But it's not God intentions, and it's not God's ways. So it's interesting because as a chosen one, you're in a sea of all these people, and all these people are going to try and mislead you, misguide you. They're going to try and hinder your path one way or another. They're not intending to do it. They're not trying to do it. It's just part of their nature when they're not walking the same walk you're walking. Because as chosen ones, we're set apart, right? We're of God. Where we go, He goes. Right? He has us in His hands, and our appointed times are with Him. So He's got us 100% of the time. For the world, it's not so. So in other words, when we go out, wherever we go, unless you run into another one of these chosen ones, and sometimes, there's a few, in the community, and you know it when you come across them because they're different. And you immediately connect with them. You just know when you've run into another chosen one. So it's rare. You are a rare number. You're a rare number. You're 1 in 1,000s that are against you. The odds are you're the 1 in 1,000s. You're the one that stands out. You're the one that's meant to be something, do something, say something, show something to this world that the world normally wouldn't see. You are that 1 in 1,000 miracle. You are this. The light of the world is shining through you, and thousands of other people are dark as well. All these people are walking in forms of darkness, and we are the light to this world. So we may run into those people, but maybe we're the only little bit of light they'll ever see in this life. Some people are going to come in and out of our lives. Some people we may say, act a certain way, or do a certain thing just from the right motives of what God placed in our heart, but it might touch someone in some way that alters their life forever, right? We don't know what kind of impact God has through us on this world when we are the only, light, in the area. You stand out, and it's unintentional, and God uses you in unintentional ways, and that, or not unintentional, but unintelligible ways, because it's like at the end of our lives, God's, going to show us exactly how He used us in every circumstance to change our environment, to change the world for the better. Hopefully. I say hopefully. But my point is, when I read that, and I think you should read it too, man, because I really connected with it. But that's 1 in 1,000, right? 1 in the thousands. And everyone is my enemy around me. That's basically everyone you know. It's basically everyone that you know, plus the people that you don't know, thousands and thousands of people. You're meant to be who you are. You know that you're called, you know that you're chosen, and just be encouraged because God's going to use you. I mean, why else would He light a candle but to put it on the candlestand, right? To light up the whole house. So take comfort in the times of trouble. Take comfort in the times of suffering, because it is refining you. It is testing your faith. It is refining you, and it's making you the man that you are called to be. And just like in boot camp, before you go to war, before you become a soldier, they break you down and they build you back up. And that's exactly what's going on with us Christian ones as we walk it out with God. He lets us be comfortable for a bit, but then he breaks us down, builds us up, puts to death the things of ourselves, and brings to life more of Christ within us, until one day eventually we are closest we can be before we die to the image of Christ, right? So that process required suffering is the tool used to get that process done. So be encouraged in your time of suffering, because when you come out, you're going to be God's tool. He had to melt you down, bash you into something that you don't know what it is yet, but God's going to lift you up, and you will be his weapon of choice. You will be his beautiful, interesting, unique weapon. So be encouraged in your time of suffering. God, in time, will raise you up again. All right. Take care, guys.